Think about your workday. From the moment you log in to the moment you send your last email, there is one invisible hand guiding every single move you make. It's not Google. It's not Apple. It's a company that most people thought was boring just a few years ago. But as we stand here in 2026, the boring days are over. Microsoft hasn't just survived the AI revolution. They have officially weaponized it. They have built a trillion-dollar cage that surrounds the global economy, and the door just locked. This is the story of the silent takeover. This is how Microsoft became the undisputed king of 2026. You see, while the rest of Silicon Valley was fighting for your attention on social media, Microsoft was fighting for your productivity. They realized a fundamental truth about human nature. People will leave a social network, but they will never leave their workflow. Today, I'm going to show you the genius behind the Windows 12 launch, the secret deals that put Microsoft at the center of every major corporation, and why their invisible monopoly is more dangerous and more profitable than anything we've seen in business history. To understand the power shift of 2026, we have to look back at the gamble of the decade. When Satya Nadella poured billions into OpenAI, the world thought it was a risky bet. They were wrong. It wasn't a bet, it was a Trojan horse. By the time 2025 arrived, Microsoft had successfully injected AI into every single corner of their ecosystem. Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook weren't just tools anymore. They became autonomous agents. In 2026, you don't use Microsoft Office, you collaborate with it. And because they own the platform where work happens, they now own the data of the entire corporate world. But the real masterstroke was Windows 12. For decades, the operating system was just a background layer. In 2026, Windows 12 changed the game. It's no longer a collection of files and folders. It's a living, breathing AI intelligence that knows your habits, your schedule, and your business secrets better than you do. It's the OS of everything. By making the AI inseparable from the hardware, Microsoft forced every business on the planet to upgrade or become obsolete. It was the most successful forced migration in history, and it added $1 trillion to their market cap in a single year. Let's talk about the competition. Google tried to fight back with Workspace, but they lacked the institutional trust. Businesses don't want their trade secrets on a platform that lives and dies by advertising revenue. They want the stability of the blue logo. Microsoft played the long game of trust and security, and in 2026, that trust has become their most valuable asset. While other tech giants are facing massive antitrust lawsuits and public scandals, Microsoft is quietly signing multi-billion-dollar contracts with governments and intelligence agencies. They have become too integrated to fail. But there is a dark side to this invisible monopoly. When one company owns the tools of production, they also own the gate. In 2026, we are seeing the rise of the Microsoft tax. If you want your startup to succeed, you have to play in their sandbox. If you want your AI to have scale, you have to host it on Azure. Microsoft has created a digital feudal system where everyone else is just a tenant on their land. They don't need to innovate faster than everyone else. They just need to own the pipes through which innovation flows. Look at the numbers. In 2026, Azure has officially surpassed all competitors to become the backbone of the global internet. Not because it's better in every technical way, but because it's the default choice for the enterprise world. It's the network effect on steroids. Every time a new company joins the Microsoft ecosystem, the value for everyone else increases, and the walls of the cage get a little bit higher. For an investor, this is the ultimate gold mine. For a competitor, it's a nightmare you can't wake up from. What about the human element? Inside Microsoft, the culture has shifted from the aggressive days of Bill Gates to a calm, clinical efficiency under Nadella. They don't move fast and break things. They move steadily and own things. This shift in personality has made the company's dominance feel less like an invasion and more like an inevitability. In 2026, Being Microsoft certified is more than a badge. It's a requirement for survival in the new economy. They have successfully commoditized the human brain's professional output. So, where do we go from here? As we look toward the end of the decade, the question isn't whether Microsoft will be challenged. The question is whether anyone can even imagine a world without them. They have integrated themselves into our hospitals, our schools, our militaries, and our homes. They have become the digital oxygen of 2026. If Microsoft goes down, the world stops moving. And that kind of leverage is worth more than all the gold in the world. The lesson for every business leader is clear. Don't just build a product, build an ecosystem. Don't just solve a problem, become the environment where the solution lives. Microsoft is the blueprint for the ultimate monopoly. They prove that you don't need to be the loudest brand in the room to be the one in charge. You just need to be the one holding the keys to the office. Will the invisible monopoly eventually face a reckoning? Perhaps. But for now, the throne belongs to the squares. The blue, red, yellow, and green squares that rule your screen and your life. What do you think? Are we too dependent on the Microsoft machine? Or is this the efficiency we've always needed? Let me know in the comments below. We're watching the giants so you can see what's coming. Hit that subscribe button and join us as we decode the future of power. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.